How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to go over some settings in OBS and how we can control our audio. And then we're also going to go over how we can add our webcam, microphone, and some gameplay. So let's get into it. Let's go over here and pull up OBS. And as you can see, I got OBS open from the last time we were messing with OBS settings and installing OBS. And the first thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go into the settings area of OBS, which is down here in the right hand corner. And then we're going to want to go to audio. Now our sample rate is set correctly and our channels are set correctly. But the first thing we want to do, and I know this sounds counterintuitive, but for global audio devices, we want to disable all of these. That way, we can add our own audio devices to our own scenes and we won't have duplicates, and it's much easier to control per scene audio. So if we have all these disabled, we're going to go ahead and click apply. And then OK. And then what you're going to notice is there's no audio in the audio mixer. No matter what scene you're in, there's no audio. And that's exactly what we want. That way we can control what happens in each scene. So for instance, in the in-game scene, we might want to add our microphone. So the way you do that is by pressing this plus button here and going to audio input capture at the very top there. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to name this my mic. And depending on your microphone, I have quite a few different devices listed in here. But depending on where you plugged in your microphone is what's going to make the choice for you. My main microphone is microphone Realtek HD audio definition. Yours might be something quite similar. Now, if you see these microphone 1080p Pro Stream, that's the microphone that's inside a webcam. And those aren't the greatest to use. So it's definitely a great idea to use a dedicated microphone. So I'm going to go ahead and choose microphone Realtek audio device and press OK. Now you can see when I'm talking, the audio meter go up and down, and that confirms that we have the microphone added to this scene. The next thing you may want to add is the camera. So you're going to go to the same plus button, and we're going to go to video capture device. And we're going to call this Logitech 720p camera. Now, just like before, you go in the device section here, and I have quite a few devices in here, but if you only have that one video camera plugged in, all you're going to see is the one video camera. Now, the 720p Logitech web camera shows up as USB video device. And now you can see we have video. Now, what you're going to want to do is under the resolution, go to your default resolution of that webcam. So to do that, you're going to want to go to custom and then go to resolution, and 1280 by 720 is the default resolution of the 720p Logitech webcam. And then you're just going to press OK. Now there are a lot of things we can do to make this video look better, but that's going to be a whole video in of itself. So we're just going to press OK. Now you can see the webcam is over the overlay, and it doesn't look the greatest. It's not inside the overlay spot for the webcam. And to fix this, we're going to want to go down in the sources panel here. And this works much like layers in Photoshop or any other photo editing program. If we drag this down below the New World overlay, you'll now be able to see that some of that overlay is popping back out. Now, now all we have to do is resize this webcam to fit inside this square. So if we click and drag on the dots there, we can make that much smaller and put that inside the square there. And now we have our webcam inside the overlay. It's not poking out. It's looking quite good. So the next thing we're going to add is a video game. So now I'm going to have to boot up a video game so that we can add a video game capture to OBS. So I'm going to open up Steam. And we'll go to the library and we'll open up. We won't open up New World because it has an update. So let's open up Splitgate. Go ahead and minimize that for a moment. We can see Splitgate booting up. Now, Splitgate is being captured on my other instance of OBS in which I'm using to record this tutorial, and is not being captured currently by the OBS instance in which we're setting up. So now that we're in game, I can Alt-Tab out of this and go back into our OBS instance here, and we can add Splitgate in as a game. Now the way I like doing this is just like anything, you go down here and you press the plus button, and I like to add a group and call that group games. And then we'll go ahead and drag that group all the way to the bottom of the sources. And then we'll right click on games, go to add game capture. And then we'll call this one Splitgate because that's the game that we're going to be adding. And then this window will pop up here, and you're going to want to capture a specific window. And then you'll go down, and the window is actually called Portal Wars for Splitgate. So we'll go ahead and choose that one. We'll go ahead and capture cursor and use anti-cheat compatibility hook. And then we'll go ahead and press OK. Now you can see we have the game capture coming into this OBS instance, but yet it's going over our webcam and our overlay. So what we need to do is drag this down into the games folder. And now we have a game added, we have our microphone added, and we have overlays correctly in place. The next thing we need to do is, if you notice, we only have one audio input for anything pretty much. The 720p webcam is not using any of the audio, and we don't have any audio from the video game. So what we're going to need to do is add another audio device. But this time, instead of audio input, we're going to capture audio output, because this is we're going to capture what the game is outputting. And we'll call this desktop audio. And then you can go ahead and choose your default device. But what I like to do is, because every time I'm playing video games, I have my headset on, we're going to go ahead and choose Headphones Pro Game. And that way, we're capturing the audio that's going to the headphones, which is going to be the game audio. Now you can see we have desktop audio and microphone audio. The audio that's currently coming in on this is the music I'm currently listening to. And then if we actually bring up Splitgate, it will actually be capturing the audio of Splitgate as well. So the music, anything your computer is playing audio-wise, is going to be captured under that desktop audio. So if I alt tab back out into our desktop, our OBS instance, excuse me, this is the extreme basics of starting out on getting OBS set up for audio, um, webcam, and microphone. And this is the exact way that you add the video games as well on the video game capture. You don't need to add the desktop audio every single time you add a video game, but you will have to add desktop audio to other scenes if you want them to be heard on those other scenes. And that's what's so awesome about OBS, is that you can choose exactly what and when is broadcasted to the stream. Thanks for checking out the video, everyone. On the next video, we're going to go over more in-depth webcam settings, adding some audio plugins to your microphone so that your microphone can sound really good, as well as adding some other audio processing things to the desktop audio and your microphone to make sure that you don't peak and have a good balanced audio during your stream. Once again, thanks for checking out the video. It'd be awesome if you can leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.